some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Uh-oh. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
All right, let's get it.
A quick throw complete out to Beckham. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it officially.
That's all right. First play, something slight. My wife said you niggas crazy. I hope no one heard that. I hope no one heard that. Because if they did, we gonna be in some trouble.
Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That up. She trips tight. Shit.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Now Murray off play action. He'll get this complete to
Rondale.
He's brought down after a very nice gain.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a throw here to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to you guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Here's Murray. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Chris Jones able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. Murray staying put for now.
Please tell me why you always.
They're going for it. Hits Murray.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Oh.
And it's incomplete. They cannot
Odell
convert,
dropped
and they
it.
turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense
Slaps on
forces a
deck for the
turnover on
hometown.
downs. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on first and 10 at their own 44. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the field, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Get it.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Caleb Farley. And the Cards will take over possession here up at the 44. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake.
Make your presence felt.
Turn it into points.
Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm up QB too. Let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay off this
Kyler.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes
let me open the playbook up.
Which opens up a lot of space and
why
room,
is Zach
and they don't even know that he's taking off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Fuck it, let him get up.
This is caught. Touchdown. Second touchdown on the season, and the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this.
Your presence fell, bro.
And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
Come on, Reeves.
What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those, and maximizing opportunities.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there.
Let's get it.
Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that line position.
He shouldn't even be starting either.
In the backfield, no one could stop it.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the
fuck
backfield,
that.
you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
Wait, cousin. Oh, I got him on the other side. So maybe he is.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelsey.
Oh, I was swiping at the fucking ball.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game
4th and 18, you
plan,
want to try me,
overthink
cuz?
things, get back to what works.
Mahomes in the offense.
I'll be that one
out there.
nigga.
They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He's going to take another shot here. And that is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably.
Now that you're playing, let me get you up out of here.
The Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
Make me fucking go. Oh, shit, he got it.
And down he goes. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. On play action, it's Murray. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes.
Holly fucking Wood.
A huge play there for Arizona.
Y'all know what we doing in this red zone. You know why? Because I'm like that.
After a play like that, still all in all, a huge play. And now they're set up 1st and goal at the 1.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Freezing cold. That's how we already know.
Murray now to throw.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Hey, I tried to toe. Yeah, I tried to show, bro.
2nd of the game. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Fuck it, run it again. Going on you with the pick and roll. Younger Flame, me and sicko mode.
They'll look to throw.
Right at it. Oh, shit. He just here with all the ice on it. My boy's lost, man. Damn. 43 for Kermit. It's tied up, though.
This will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Sometimes I wish Kyrie really would have stayed.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they were very fortunate.
But hey,
this
man,
offense, they went
fuck that nigga too. Went to the ops.
But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with
shout out to Kyrie. His jersey. Jersey. Still.
That was planned going into it. Not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. But now he's swallowed up. And
Someone said, motherfucker, someone said.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And that play went
Yeah,
nowhere.
that shit there.
Losing yardage.
It'll be back at the 36. They lose 2
Yeah.
on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
That's strong. She's in love.
Now Mahomes. Here's Griffin on the catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says we're going for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Edwards-Helaire.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at it. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Bitch fucking scored.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire
With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball.
He's got him in, complete. 20. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, this is something that we saw quite a bit at Oklahoma. And
Hollywood.
more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the
Yes, sir. I know.
So
And I ain't jumped yet. Ray Charles to the bullshit. Not jumping on that nigga through a force.
Most of the time, you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver.
She started
In this case,
popping
the quarterback did it himself.
Tell me, baby, it's
No
real.
effort to bring this one out. It's a
I
touchback.
say I ain't got you for a second. Let's squeeze in. I can tell how I feel. We're here, baby. We're here. So maybe she won't. But shit, then again, maybe she
Chiefs
will.
offense about set to begin this drive.
Yeah.
I guess they have to feel
Do
a
it for
little
the realest
gratified to at least get on the board
motherfuckers in
last
the
time.
game.
But still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Caught here by Griffin.
Damn,
They get it all
he
the
hit
way
that.
up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on
I think
crossing
I
routes.
love her.
Because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a
Still
good
looking
accurate
for
throw.
me.
Thank you, guys.
And deposit that. Put your 2
2
cents
minutes
in.
remaining
Get
in
$1
this first
back.
half of football.
About to dry like a towel rack.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go for one personality. That's you, Charles Davis.
Yeah,
Another
kinda
one in
fine.
Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're
Odds
stuck with me
bunkers
right
all
there.
off. Let's go out of bounds.
And happy.
Now he's able to take it across midfield.
Took his
before he
mask
goes
off.
out of bounds.
7 yards to pick up there.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play down.
Whoa, how the fuck he get
Oh,
open?
touchdown, Chiefs. A great effort there.
I say I ain't got you for a second.
On the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Power in the fame right now. She will.
On to kick it away.
Maybe for the realest and most important game
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
right now. She's part of the Papa for a nigga.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Second and 10.
Now Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Play fake. Murray. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Well, niggas, put your cantaloupe.
Timeout called for by the defense.
Coming with a
as the
gang of
stoppage will
dope.
come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Corral. Live in the mirror, 9/11. I do the whole thing. Go to the death of me. I'm sticking to the recipe. All I got is my balls and my words.
And the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going to look deep for more.
Rifles one. That's going to be intercepted.
Picked off right around the 43. And a great return as he gets this.
They be like, that's how you feeling. You can stay up at the 12. Now you
First thing across my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room?
unexpected. I say,
Absolutely, and from this
I
spot
just
on the
did
field,
what I
now
projected.
you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Looking deep downfield.
Oh, shit.
For the touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his fourth touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Butker on for the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense,
as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
Murray now on first down. He completes it to back.
Oh, I should have cut up.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
But how about now?
First down, Murray.
Wow, these niggas bumped each other off their own shit.
Picked off at the 33. And his guys have got it back.
Oh yeah, I'm ass.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to go up top for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick
How you
play
feel,
and then
bud?
another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Marquez Valdez-Scantling in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them
about
up.
this
It's a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. So barring a touchback, this likely the final
really
act
don't
of the
got no
half as the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on out to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown
second half, let's
game
get it.
here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Taken at the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out. They'll keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
He a trucker. You know what I mean? He let that truck life. I don't know how this shit.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
After this Madden game, which y'all niggas trying to get on, y'all trying to slide on
4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
I don't even get on that bitch either, but there ain't shit else.
That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
They go play fake. Mahomes.
Oh, I got
Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone.
Yeah, the Chiefs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
What I'm going to do, though, am I going to start cooking back?
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
All right, let's get it.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now...
Oh, my.
Eventually taken down here. Great coverage.
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Chris
This
Jones.
defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you had extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing now is Murray. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
I know.
Throwing again, Murray.
Boy, that crowd gonna be rocking.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. There he goes, left side. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with it.
Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. He's at the 50. 30. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Yeah,
You
caught me
credit
fucking
is due
around.
there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down?
Oh, D-Mac left my league? Oh, because he's going to military training.
When you see the interception,
That's why he left the
you just
2K
kinda hang your
league.
head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase.
Oh, now Murray has it stripped.
Wow, did not
It's picked
fall.
up by the Chiefs. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you,
Gotta make
two
it
hands.
count.
Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
First down and more for Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. 61 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Right back to Edwards-Helaire on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees.
I'm
And
gonna
the
give
offensive
Halle Berry
guys
a
are just saying,
baby
let's
and
just keep
no one
running it
stop.
out. We've got them now.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Edwards-Helaire now off the option.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They will try to run with Edwards-Helaire.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They've definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will make this now a 19-point advantage. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Murray now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's McBride. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. A huge play there for Arizona. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Flushed out right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone.
And, that would get a wide-up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Murray again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always...
now Breida loses it. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Now a throw here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
To throw, it's Murray. And his throw is incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying.
Murray now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Murray's got to have this one. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Rondale Moore, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cards have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Once again, the Cardinals will line up and go for the 2-point conversion. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got the 2-score lead. It looked low. They fumbled last possession, led to a touchdown. So while things look good here at this stage in the 4th, they got to be careful.
They definitely do, because they've actually brought them back into it, haven't they? They've given them hope once again. Their purpose on this drive, squash that hope one more time.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Edwards-Helaire on the counter.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down. It actually aids the defense in that situation.
I feel you.
2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Are you in doghouse?
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.
Your
to put
Bills
up that
opponent say
number
he
of
gonna get
points,
on.
continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong, whatever you call.
I'm fucking lost. I don't know.